Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Car Talks, where I rant, ramble, rave, and word about my thoughts on training, life, and fitness. Thinking about this morning, being called out, or at least having hard conversations, disagreeing with people, and being able to take criticism or have tough questions asked of you. And this comes from yesterday, at least yesterday in this timeline when I'm filming this, where I had two fellow coaches who asked them really insightful questions of me. It really got me thinking a little bit more deeply about some of the concepts that I talk about, some of the concepts that I think about, right? So shout out to Quentin, shout out to Trey. Y'all, thank you for that. And it goes simple things. I'm gonna give the example of both of these individuals contacted me like questions about things that I had posted on Instagram. One was in relation to my use of good morning, especially heavy good mornings, and the efficacy or like the risk to benefit ratio of that. And we had a really good conversation about even just briefly about why you would not want to use that exercise, or conversely why I do use that exercise in my own training, and really more my weightlifters and powerlifters. I'm going to put it in everybody else's program, and why that could be a good thing or why that could be a bad thing. We probably have different standpoints on it. I don't know if we're necessarily trying to convert the other person to using that exercise, but it came away, I think, for me, diving into, all right, how well do I really know this exercise that I'm using? Do I really know why I'm using this exercise? That was really beneficial. Conversation with Trey came in where it was, like I said, shout out to Trey, because Trey's a brilliant individual. But the functionality of squatting, right, and looking at the bilateral squats and how functional are bilateral squats really. Whereas I kind of come from a standpoint of, I don't know they're necessarily functional for most people, but I would say it's the most functional movement you can do. Whereas he would say, yeah, it is the most functional movement you can do, given the context for most of what we talk about, which is powerlifting and weightlifting.